Hello, welcome back. Ow, my knee hurts now. I'm fucking with you guys. Welcome back to another live stream slash YouTube video. Today I'm gonna be talking to you guys about what happened with me a long time ago. So what happened when I was in the 8th grade all the way back to when I was in kindergarten. Now, a lot of people said that I had that little kid face. I had the face that made me look like I was in, like, the 5th grade when I was in the 8th grade. That made me laugh so fucking hard that I went to school one day into the 5th grade class and said, "Hi, I'm new." And they didn't fucking buy it. That's an actual true story. One day I was in the 8th grade and I got a message from my friend on YouTube, and he's like, "Hey Ethan, I want you to go to school one day and go to the 5th grade class because you look like you're in the 5th grade." Which, guys, I am not in the 5th grade. I was in the 8th grade, and now I'm in the 12th grade. So, yay. Fun. But that's not the most fucked up part. My teacher wouldn't let me back in the room because he saw me go into the 5th grade classroom. So he wouldn't let me go back to the room that day, so I came back the next day, and he's like, "Ooh, look at this big boy. He went and upgraded from 5th grade to 8th grade." I was laughing my fucking ass off. It was the funniest moment I've ever fucking seen. So, yeah, that's what happened when I was in fucking 8th grade. Funny. Give me a quick second, guys. I'm gonna go and talk to you guys in the comments in a second. I'm just getting YouTube all set up on my phone because sometimes it doesn't like to load the fucking live stream. There we go. Now it is. Live stream. You can hear it. Live stream. It's called Babyface. Thank you. Thank you. No, it's named something. I have a baby face. Now, some girls actually like it, because when I was working today, I've been working all weekend, okay? If you guys don't believe me, verify it with Sam Miller. She will exactly tell you I was working, because I told her about every single thing that went down. And it was pretty funny. But yeah, the first day, now this might get a little weird, but the first day when I went to work down at the fair is I went straight down over to the office, the main office. It's like a small little shed type thing, and they said, "Okay, you're gonna be working balloons, and then after you guys are working the bubble." Now, when he says "you guys," he meant me. I thought there was gonna be another fucking person there. Nope, just me. So I went over to the balloons for a little bit, and if you guys don't know what the balloons are, it's where you go and throw a dart at the balloons, and you have to hit all, like, balloons, but if you just pay $5 straight off the bat, you get a prize. $2 off the bat, you get a prize. And I was honestly gonna buy something just to send to my fiance, aka my wife, in GTA, and I was just gonna send her like a big ass fucking bear, and when I tried to buy it, they wouldn't let me buy it because I was working there. So yeah, that was fun. I couldn't buy it, I couldn't go and win it, I can do anything. They would not let me do jack shit with that. So I was kind of pissed off, and didn't really feel like going home and saying, hey babe, I'm sorry I couldn't buy you the stuffed animal that I was going to surprise you with. So yeah, here I am fucking telling her that now. But yeah, I'm sorry about that, but yeah. So the first day I get there, after I go down to the office, went over to the balloons, which is the dart throwing, balloon popping game. Now after me being there for an hour and a half on the balloons, they decided to say, hey, yeah, fuck it, you're not going to be on the balloons anymore, you're going straight over to the bubble right now. Because I was supposed to go over after break. Break hasn't even happened yet. I don't think I even got my break. Yeah, I didn't get my break that day. No, I straight when the lunch was over for everybody else, I was still working. Like straight after they said break time, because normally when it's break time they call in like 60 to 70 people that they wanted to hire.
10 seconds left.
They call them in, they come in, and they fill up the slots. So yeah. So there's that, and he came to me and said, hi, how's it going? I said, I'm doing good. He's like, okay, so do you know where the bubble is? I said, that's here. And he's like, okay, and then straight off walks away. So of course I had to report him. And when I reported him, they didn't do jack shit. They only said, hey man, sorry you can't come back tomorrow. We gave him $200 just to fill in that day. That was bullshit. I didn't even make $200 that one day. I made $200 the entire week. Like, wow. So there goes that guy, and the next guy that comes the next day, he actually does his job. Lets me go on my lunch break, go on my dinner break, and come back and do all that shit. But anyways, I was working at the bubble the first day, and one of the kids that I put on, I only have a 2-minute limit, so they can only be on for 2 minutes. I know that seems a little weird. Thank you very much. So yeah, they were only able to be put on for 2 minutes. And if you guys don't know what a bubble is, like I said, it's a jumpy castle. It's like a princess jumpy castle, and they just go and have some fun. But I was told by my bosses that they're only allowed to be on there for 2 minutes and a certain height. So when I put the kid on, he was on there for 3 minutes, and I tell the parent, hey, listen, your kid needs to get off. He's been on much more than what he's supposed to. I told you this 3 times now. He has to get off. So she comes up to my face and says, I ain't getting him the fuck off. You better fucking listen to me. And that's why I lost it. I yelled to the top of my lungs.
Secure the bomb.
Security. 6 security guards come over. 10 fucking seconds later. That wouldn't be perfect timing if I knew what it was. Because straight when I called them over, they came and they helped me right out. I said, hey, this girl is causing a disturbance. I need her and her kids kicked out of this fair immediately. So they kick them out. They cannot come back till next year or whatsoever. I wasn't a dick, so I just said let them back tomorrow because we need to make money, okay? I was just letting them go for that day because they pissed me the fuck off. And yes, I can do that mainly because they fucking caused a disturbance on my ride, and one of the fucking kids afterwards kicked me in the balls. Legit, he kneed me in the balls. Like that hurt like a motherfucker. So instead of them getting kicked out for 1 day, they're getting kicked out for 4 years. 4 years. So they can't even get back on the jumping castle. And when they do come back after those 4 years, it's going to be worthless. They're not going to have any fun because all they saw was those rides. And they fucked up. So yeah. So I didn't let them back. Then another person comes up to me like 10 minutes after that, fucking says, "Hey, why'd you kick that girl out? She did nothing wrong to you."
One friendly remaining.
You're right, she really came up to my face, yelled at me, and also caused a disturbance, as well as also fucking kid kicked me in the fucking balls. You're right, that's not doing jack shit wrong. So that girl sends her kid over. He also kicks me in the balls. So right now, instead of fucking doing the jumping castle, I'm like the biggest fucking pinball machine, where all the spring that's needed is their foot, and they get 2 balls. Yeah, apparently they get 2 balls, and they're on left and right side. So yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be able to have kids. So yeah, then the next day, after that goes by, I go to my girlfriend and says, "I am so sore. I only got sunburnt." No, babe, I'm sorry for lying to you. I got kicked in the balls twice. Same thing happened the next day, and today was my last day, and oh my god, I was pissed. I was pissed like a motherfucker. So, my boss today told me I only have to work until 3. I'm like, okay, no problem. I can definitely do that. So, me being the fucking smart ass that I am, I go and say, what kind of 3? Do you want me to leave at 3:30? Fucking 5:30? Like, what kind of 3? Like, there's a whole bunch of 3s. And I was just being a fucking smart ass because I didn't know what else to be. And so they said, no, smart ass, 3, exactly on the dot, 3. So 3 comes along. I didn't get tapped out. They didn't come get me and say, hey, you're relieved or anything like that. And the policy is, you cannot leave the game or the ride until someone comes in and taps you out. So me being the dumbass that I am, I leave the ride for 2 seconds and someone comes over to me and says, hey, why'd you leave? Your time's not up yet. I tell them, yes it is. I'm supposed to leave at 3. It is now 3:30. So they go and tell me, yeah, you're free to go now, and give me $200. So yeah, that's how I got $200 and was pissed off today. You're a smart ass, babe. Yeah, thank you. I know I am. Alright, so I'm gonna say two more stories about what happened IRL. Some of these stories happened yesterday, today, or some of these happened yesterday or today 15 years ago. Yeah, that also reminds me, a couple of kids pissed in their pants. I had to pick them up and take them out of the jumping castle. So, I had to pick up pissed kids It had piss on my arms, so I had to fucking shower straight when I got off. So that was funny as fuck. Like, they were drenched in their own piss. Like, drenched. I mean drenched. Like, if they were picked up any fucking more, I swear to God, you could pick up a fucking pail of their piss.
10 seconds to insertion.
But still. Yeah, that's what also happened down there. Alright, so this story happened when I was about, I think I was 5 or 6. Like, I was 5 or 6, okay? And I was living out like an hour away from where I am now. It's not even an hour. It's like 15-20 minutes. And I go to the basement where I sleep. Because everybody, like me, my brother, and my mother, we all have a place of our own downstairs. So I go down there to sleep. So when I go down there, my mother is moving stuff around, and one of the glasses break. So she tells me, "Don't come over here, sweetheart. A glass broke." Me being the fucking smart-ass kid I was, I go over there on my fucking tippy toes. And when I get over there, I place my feet from tippy toes to down. Like they were, like they are all fucking feet were down. And I mean all by me too. Then all I hear is whoosh, meaning a piece of glass went up my foot and through it. So it's legit through my foot right now. I say, "Hey Mom, I think something's in my foot." She looks down, there's a pile of fucking blood. There's a pile of blood. I've probably lost like a pint right now. And I hit a vein. So she wraps it up, keeps wrapping, and it doesn't stop. So she unwraps it, fucking takes my favorite fucking stuffed animal in my favorite blanket, rips open my favorite stuffed animal, puts my foot inside of it, wraps it up with the fucking blanket. And while she does all that, she's yelling at my brother, "Call 911! Call 911!" He's 7, okay? He's 7, and he legit says, "What's the number? I need to know the number. What's the number?" So afterwards, she just comes over with me in her arms, grabs the phone straight out of his hand, and just dials 911 and gives it back to him. And the girl picks up, is like, "911, what's your emergency?" And he's like, "Oh, I have no emergency. My brother's just bleeding." I swear to God, he was the stupidest fucking kid. And then he started talking again. So he was like, "Sorry, no fucking emergency. Sorry, no emergency. This is all my brother is doing is bleeding." And hangs up. Legit hangs up. So my mother looks at him and is like, "Well, what's going on?" He says, "Nothing much. You?" I'm fucking there bleeding out. And so they go, and she calls 911, says, "Hey, I need an ambulance to
10 seconds.
Destination. I need you guys to be here stat. My brother."
5 seconds before insertion.
And this is her brother.
Your mission is to locate and defuse a bomb.
Making sure I'm not bleeding out while she's on my phone. And she's like, "My brother's watching my son. he has a piece of glass stuck right through the foot. I need them now. He's bleeding a lot. And he's about, like, what, 15 at that age? 10, 15, I don't know, but he was old enough to carry me around like I was a doll. Okay, so, wait, I want to see if I can shoot one of these guys.
Incoming adrenaline boost.
Well, anyways, I get sidetracked way fast. So, he's holding on to me, and she's calling the paramedics. They get here 10 minutes later. They even fucking, like, paramedics staging.
Incoming adrenaline boost.
It's legit a minute away from the house. So they get there, like 15 minutes later, to put me in the ambulance. And I lost a lot of blood at that point. So they're just like, okay,
Adrenaline source incoming.
set you up with IV and blood pressure. So by the time I get to the hospital, a whole bunch of blood's wasted because they forgot to put it. And I'm left. So yeah, that's what happened that day. And I went to the hospital. I still have the scar of it too. But I'm alive. I still have a scar on my foot.
Top 4 last option. Op 4
And
neutralized.
legit, if my girlfriend asks to see it, I will show her the scar on my foot. It goes through and through. It's fucking sad as fuck. Alright, now, this story, I'm gonna tell you guys, this is what happened on my graduation day. Now, this story is the saddest fucking story I've ever told. Now, this wasn't exactly on my graduation day, this was a day before. So, the time I got out was the time I'm actually graduating. So, fun. Yeah, I've already showed you. Okay. Well, still. So this is what happened on my day before my graduation. So we had this little fair to raise money for the next graduating, like seniors. So everybody that was grade 7, they didn't do jack shit. They were just preparing for their graduation, and all the grade 8s weren't preparing for ours. We were preparing for theirs. So we held a big ass fundraiser and did this carnival type thing. And I was in charge of my own game. It was the ring toss and all that shit. The boring game everybody hates. And so what we did was, me and 2 of my friends, we were in charge of it. And because of the smartass that I am, I decided to go and play a game. So I win all the games that I play. I fucking played 6 games. I got 6 prizes. One of those prizes was a thing of marbles. Now remember, this is when I was in the 8th grade. That was 4 years ago. 4 years ago, Heelys were the most popular thing all around. They had to ban Heelys from my school because of me. It was legit the funniest fucking thing ever. Because I brought my Heelys to school 2 days before the graduation to have fun. Didn't thinking, oh yeah, I'm gonna get hurt. No, I'm a little kid. I don't assume I'm going to get hurt. By little, I mean I'm in the 8th grade. I don't assume that I'm gonna get hurt. that much because I've been wearing them for a year and a half and I'm pretty good at them. I go to the skate park with them all the fucking time. So I go to the school with them, I come home with them. Well, on the way home, me and my friends are walking to my house because I said, hey, you guys want to come over to my house, chill, play some video games? And yes, I did smoke at this time. So did they. I'm like, hey guys, do you guys want to play some video games? Come and have some smokes and just hang out. And they both were like, yeah, no problem, we can definitely do that. So what happened was Heelys don't work with rocks, and there was a rock right in front of me. I was riding them and boom, hits the rock on the fucking left wheel, and I go face first into the ground, fucking glass everywhere, 3 pieces of glass, 2 in my arm, 1 in my leg. The one in my leg, you can definitely see where they had to do 3 different spots to just get into it. They had to get into 1 spot, 2 spots, 3 spots, 4, my bad. 4 different spots just to get in it and sew it up. Now, I had a gay neighbor, which neighbor, I mean, he lived in the basement. So my mother didn't have a car at the time because hers broke a week later, like a week before, because of her fucking driving all around town doing shit for my brother. And so her car broke. So when I came home with blood all over me, I'm like, Mom, I think I need to go to the hospital. And he comes up the stairs while she's screaming. He's like, what's going on? And looks at me and he's like, okay, we need to go. We need to go now. So he goes, takes off his shirt, rips it into 3. Wraps my hand up, wraps my arm up, wraps my leg up, and says, okay, bud, I'm going to pick you up now. We're going to go. So I'm like, okay, not a problem. Let's do it. On the way there, I'm stupid as fuck, and I'm like, hey, can you do me a favor? He's like, yeah, bud, anything. And I'm like, can we stop for Starbucks? I'm legit the stupidest fucking person and say, hey, can I stop for Starbucks? I want Starbucks. I'm that white kid, okay? I'm that white kid. I'm the kind of white kid that says, hey, yeah, I want Starbucks. I'm like, I'm that white blonde kid. Hey, I want Starbucks. Like, oh my god. Can I get Starbucks? In the middle of bleeding out. Can I get Starbucks? I want Starbucks. Oh my god. But yeah, we get to the hospital, and the time I get out, I think I have this somewhere. Give me a second. I'll look for it. Yeah, it's on my phone. The time I get out, 5:37 a.m. What the fuck? And by the time I get home, it's 7 a.m. So straight off the bat, I have to go to sleep, then wake up an hour later to go to school. And my 2 friends, they did not leave the house whatsoever. So straight when I got home, I see 3 vehicles there. I see my grandmother's, I see my friend, let's call him Johnny's parents' car, and let's call this guy Zach. I see Zach's car. All 3 of those cars are in my driveway because they're all inside waiting for me. Cause I lost a lot of fucking blood. I was walking home limping, and two of the hottest girls that were in my class come running straight up to me and is like, "Are you okay, Ethan? Are you okay? Are you okay? Do you need help?" I shake my head, yes. And then I walk away and just mumble, "Dumb fucks." I see my fucking brother walking down the street. I'm like, "Hey, bitch, how's it going?" He's like, "Hey, dumbass, you fucking cut yourself, didn't you?" Not necessarily. Walk up there, you'll see a fucking big ass thing of marbles. Now, when that happened, we go to the hospital, and one of my friends, I think his name was Joshua. I don't fucking know what I fucking gave his name about, but it wasn't Zach. I know it wasn't Zach. It was my other best friend. I'll just call him by his real name, Connor. Okay, he comes up with a thing of marbles, like it's like a fucking tin of marbles, and you can still see my blood on them. I was like, "Here, bud, I picked these up for you. I made sure there's no glass. I tried to wash them as good as I could, but there's still your blood on them. Here you go." I'm like, "Thanks, I guess." I still don't know why the fuck they're home. I don't know why the fuck they're not at home sleeping and they're at my place. 'Cause why? Just why? So, we go, and by the time they leave, it's time for us to go to school. So, straight when they leave, I walk out with them and say, "I'll see you at school, guys." And they go into their vans. And yes, both parents had vans. They get their school bag and say, "We're walking with you." Put their school bag over top of their shoulder, and we walk to school. It's a 2-minute walk from my house to the school. I'm limping there the entire way because I had to wear fucking this weird ass brace on my fucking leg for a week. And I had to have my bandaged up, and I couldn't walk with that leg. I could not put any pressure on that leg. That's what the doctor told me not to do, so I didn't. So I used crutches. I walked there with crutches. So my graduation was me in a fucking suit. I made sure of it. I took the fucking arm brace and the leg brace off. And just like, fuck it, let's do this. After I see blood coming out of my leg, we had to go back to the fucking emergency room to get that stitched up. And I fell asleep again. So, yeah. Well, that was me talking about stories about what happened in my past. And, yeah. If you guys want any more stories, please make sure you guys hit that like button. Also, make sure you guys check out the video where I proposed to my girlfriend on GTA. Yes, it was a real proposal because afterwards I actually proposed. So, go check that out. I'll go and hopefully do a video on when we are getting married, because I know for a fact that my grandmother and my mother are both going to kill me, because my brother was supposed to get married before me. Nah, bitch. You a slow ass motherfucker. So, yeah. I will see you guys the next time. My name is YouTubeE-R-dath. Wait, give me a second. Give me a second. The wedding is on GTA 5. Okay, so this is all the messages that I did not read. I'm gonna read every single message that there is on here. It's called Babyface. It's okay, baby. I love you. I love you too. You're a smart ass, babe. I know I am. I'd rather be pissed off than pissed on. You. Ha ha ha. Ha. I'm sorry, but that's funny, babe. Babe, you have already showed me Oh my god. I've never had Starbucks. Oh my god. Like, oh my god, really? Oh my god. A whole bunch of fucking emojis. Angry, 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 angry. It's on Fortnite. Yes, it was. Shit. The proposal was on Fortnite. Yeah, it's not on GTA, guys. I'm sorry. That's the wedding. Because I was thinking about when she wanted me to go down to the beach and propose to you down there. I was thinking about that one. But we never did that, guys. I'm sorry. The wedding is on GTA. The proposal was on Fortnite. So, yeah. I'm still stupid, guys. I love you guys. Love you all. Also, guys, if you guys are new, don't forget to hit that like button. Also, the subscribe button with that post notification button on. Helps me out every single time. I'm trying to go for 200 subs. I'm at 148 that I am aware of. Give me a second. Let's check it out now. Yep, still 148. If I get to 200, I will be doing a $50 PlayStation giveaway. So I will be giving away a $50 PlayStation card. And also buying a passport. So that way I can go to the US. I can go and see people that want to kill me. See you guys. My name's YouTubeE-R-dath. Peace.